Welcome back to the show, everybody. We've got an interesting walk around for you. We got a McCormick-Deering WK-40 1938, and what drew me to this one is the gigantic dual fuel 6-cylinder ignition combustion engine. It is not a diesel, but Senior has a power unit engine much like this down in his sawmill stash at home. And through the magic of editing, here's Senior's old power unit engine, set up as a skid unit from the start with a Rockford clutch and a large paper pulley on the back that we keep that bucket over to protect. Now, the reason why that WK-40 tractor flagged my attention was because this is the same 6-cylinder 3 3/4 inch bore by 4.5 inch stroke engine that's in the WK. The difference though is the model designation. So the WK-40, which we are going back to in a minute, is a dual fuel start on gas run on kerosene tractor engine. So the model of that was the PK-40. Although this is the same general engine, it has a different manifold and carburetor setup and is a dedicated gasoline burning engine only. So that makes this one a model PA50. Aside from that, it's the same thing. The intake manifold's pretty good on this one. The exhaust is getting quite thin right there. Very large Zenith updraft carburetor. Very elaborate throttle linkage. Comes in from the other side. Same hand crank start on the front. We roll this one over from time to time just to make sure everything stays free. It's been a long time since it's ran. I like the catches that are on each side of the hood. Louvered side panels would have hinged, hung on right there. It's got a very similar large cast iron adapter piece that fits the slope of the hood. Forms a pre-screen for the air cleaner. Same governor housing, same general mag. We've got the 6 spark plugs here. We just had them out this spring to dump some oil in the cylinders. And we can see the International early logo with the triple diamond at the rear. Backed up by a very large fuel tank behind it all. Now, back to the walk around. This one though, the manifold looks pretty good. We've got the heat recirculator mechanism here. Goes to this plunger rod right there with the different notches in it. Dual tanks on it, started on gasoline, run it on lower grade tractor fuels after that. WK-40 there. And it's got the typical humongous operator's platform up here. Nice spring-loaded seat. What I like right here, this, it looks like it's a brake lock, like large enough to stop a train. That's your throttle, okay? So the rod goes through the firewall there, up underneath the tank. You can trace it right here, then it goes to this pivot. You've got this little spring dampener right here, then it goes forward straight into the governor housing. So nice little ratchet cog lever. Actually not little, it's pretty big. Here's your main brake right here, clutch pedal over there. Pretty simple. We've got some monster lugs on it yet, and we've got some wheel extensions. So there's a big large band feeding into the transmission. That was from your solitary brake. Fold over locks, look at that. On the wheel nut, love it. Air cleaner is just huge, and I love how they cast this piece that follows the contour of the hood. Just solidly bolted it. Big old cast adapter piece, the Circle C, your pre-cleaner screen up top. We'll just ignore that we even saw that, but you know, they even put some chrome accents on the top of the valve cover in there. So big monster original style spark plugs in it yet. The International logo with the triple diamonds back behind. And of course the big solid wide front under it. Dampener springs on either side for the oscillation that's in it. These were a brute of a tractor for their day. That was the original big power on the farm. Nice pinstripe accents on in there as well. And seeing the size of the differential in here, one can only imagine how big that giant spur bull gear was in the back end of this. Must be noon. Don't they know we got a walk around going on? Broke the drawbar at one point, welded her back up, but I imagine it could do some pulling.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks to my steam engine, guys.